football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run the first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And now the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or 2 to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
These allergies.
Up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep.
Get inside of him, you bastard.
And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. Was spotted at the 40.
Oh yeah, I'm playing against my coordinator.
Big time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line.
Since when does Ohio State run a hurry up? Come on.
To the line to run the hurry up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Senior making a disruptive impact play.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run, he'll let
Oh, God.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
A gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback still with the football.
I moved a blocker over there to pick him up. Are you kidding me? Where are you going, tight end? Why are you running a route? You were blocking, you dumbass. he Gronk stupid, that's for sure.
Play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards.
Oh, I missed that tackle.
Misjudged the distance. Good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Shotgun formation here on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Holy fuck.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Golden Gophers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time.
How did it go way up there? I told him. Oh, I hit a sky kick. God damn it. I meant to do a back
Here's the
kick
first play of the
or
drive. Start
backspin.
at the 28. It's a shotgun run call. Ball is free in the backfield. And the defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread
Scheme these guys up a lot better.
Grown offensively. What I think
Otherwise.
is impressive with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
Oh, thank God he held it.
And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. Receiver makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Defense will make the stop. Final play of this opening quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here's the 2nd down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
It's a short completion.
I got cheaped out so fucking bad. Oh my God, damn. Oh my God. Oh shit. Whoa, oh my God, you fucking got me. Oh my God. What about getting your anchors in a row? Whee! 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 It's so fun to watch. Whee! Fucking full Superman dies at nothing. Oh my God.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come. From the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching today for the Buckeyes.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
A little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the back gets the football. He shreds the tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense operating at high tempo now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is just a really sound play by the defense here on 3rd down. You know the quarterback is a threat running the football. They anticipate it. They put themselves in a position. They come up with a loss there, and now we got 4th down.
Long enough and good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Minnesota offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Jesus Christ.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Golden Gophers will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to rank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create
Excuse me?
pocket now. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I put you there in that spot for a reason. Oh.
That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open.
Alright, my tight end, not the world's fastest man, but Jesus Christ. 23. He joined the track and field team, dog. You need speed is not your strong suit on this football team.
It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Golden Gophers will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Oh.
The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Escapes the sack. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Golden Gophers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference.
And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to get the second half going. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive.
Oh, he caught that. Okay.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
I was gonna say, there's 2 people there. Ain't no way he catches that ball.
Huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here.
God damn, guys, come on.
The marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some...
Oh, so close.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out.
Nope.
The attempt is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead...
Shanks it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Butter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He's swarmed by the defense. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Sticking with the running game. Doesn't quite get in, but it sucks up a first and goal for this offense. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Oh my god damn. Oh shit.
They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. unusual play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. To stretch the lead, the round is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution. They put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
With his defense, it's played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings.
Where are you going, middle linebacker? Why'd you move?
And now let's see if they can put another player or two together and get the points on the board.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Who missed their man?
Crosser. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Why did that? You know, I'm not gonna argue. I switched the wrong time, and that's why he's wide open.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Went after, up and
Austin should have went for 2 in that situation.
take it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Oh, what a decision.
How is that a safety? I called fair catch. He didn't do it, so then I was like, okay,
He's tackled for a safety.
whatever. This is the dumbest safety I've ever seen.
Kick, they'll kick it away from the 20. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
Bruh, how are they holding on to these hits?
Gets in enemy territory at the 45. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up.
Oh, damn it.
Shotgun is probing the secondary. Caught quickly. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Offside. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two. They'll try to run this one in.
Yeah, no.
He is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Stiff arms the man. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Furtado.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off.
God damn, this defense is just stifling my fucking run game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. The Golden Gophers will bring their punt team on the field now.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the backups a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away.
Oh, what a beautiful.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Beautiful punt.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field.
Somebody's wide open.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble.
You've got to be kidding me.
Take off. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Caught, completion. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Oh my.
Near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what, who knows, maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On the ground, it's Hurtado. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground?
Fuck me.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he drops to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
outside